First, lions have always played a massive part in the safari experience, ever since the park first opened to the public 50 years ago.
The lions are really, really important part. It's the first animals you had in '66 when it opened. That's what we're famous for.
Back then, keeping lions in a large, semi-wild group was new, groundbreaking and dangerous. And now, half a century later, the team are about to embark on another pioneering venture.
Come lions, come on!
At the moment, the lions have naturally split into two different prides.
Good lions, come on!
At the end of every day, both prides are brought in from the open enclosure of Lion Country. On duty this evening is senior keeper Caleb.
So what we're doing now is as they come in, we tend to try and shut them in so they can't run back out, and then put them in groups of 4.
While one pride remains in the house overnight, the other stays in the outside paddock with access to the shelter.
So currently we have the 13 that are being shut in with access to the majority of the house, and then the others have access to the paddock and a small part of the house.
To keep things fair, every few days the prides are swapped over. But all that's about to change, because the park is creating a new super enclosure, big enough for all the lions, with houses open to paddocks at night.
The main reason we're doing this is for the lions' welfare, is to give them a better life so they can stay out all night. It's, we try and do everything as natural as possible.
Because in fact, lions are semi-nocturnal. In the wild, most of their hunting and social behaviour happens at night.
It's really important for the lions to go out at night time because that's what they naturally do.
Giving the lions free access to their outdoor space at night is extremely rare and not without risk.
If this works and it turns out to be really good, you'll probably find that other parks will follow.
This densely wooded area will have plenty of space for the lions to climb and explore. But for it to work, the forestry team must remove a rotten tree that could come down and onto the fence. The work is causing disruption across the whole carnivore section, partly because of all the tractors. The big cats associate tractors with food because that's how they're fed. Just the sound of a tractor gets them excited. And not just the lions, the tigers too.
It's a bit unsafe to get the tigers out into their enclosure while we're doing this. We're working in an area behind their section. They'd be very interested in what we're doing, especially with tractors. So we're going to have to keep them in their paddock until we're done.
But the tigers are hungry.
We've got the paddock here, so we'll chuck the meat over before they go out and they'll feed.
At the heart of this whole redevelopment is the fence. At a cost of £500,000, the park is erecting 2.5 kilometres of state-of-the-art, lion-proof fencing, standing a whopping 5 metres high. Built by a specialist set of fencing contractors, they know it's not just the height that matters.
We're laying some matting on the floor just to prevent any risk of the lions burrowing underneath.
These guys are used to high security jobs.
We've got to make sure nothing can get out. God forbid anything was to, but this is to ensure they don't.
And seeing the lions here is keeping the contractors on their toes.
It's feeding time, and they're all running around, and it has to be frightening.
It's a first for the park. We'll be back to find out just why these lions need such a big fence.